for the Stretch the Sketch series. Here's our sketch for this month. This is a series where a whole bunch of us ladies love to take a 12 by 12 sketch and we turn it into something else. So a double page spread, or in my case today, a traveler's notebook spread, but really any size that isn't 12 by 12 is what we're aiming to do. So it's a really, really fun series, and it definitely gives you a lot of inspiration on how you can take these sketches and transform them and work with whatever size is your comfort zone. So today, like I said, I'm doing a traveler's notebook. This is my April traveler's notebook, and April 23rd is the Impossible Astronaut Day. It's just a fun, geeky day for anyone who is a Doctor Who fan, which I am a massive Doctor Who fan. So I love to do this every year. Basically, you just take some eyeliner or a pen or whatever you want to do and make some hash marks on your body somewhere. If you can hear my children and my husband downstairs, I am so sorry. We are the night before we leave on our vacation, and our kids are so excited and so just like can't wait. They can't sleep. So my husband is up with them, and they are making brownies at 9 o'clock at night. Probably not what I would advise to do right before you leave for a huge trip, but they're having fun and they're kind of leaving me alone a little bit, and now my house smells delicious like brownies, so I can't really complain. And I'm hoping that if they stay up a little bit late, it means they'll sleep in the car for a good chunk of the drive tomorrow. So you'll have to excuse any noise that you hear going on downstairs. Back to the layout. So yes, huge fan. I always do this. You just make some hash marks on your body, and it's basically just copying what the characters do in this episode. And so it's kind of fun because when you're walking around, you can see who's a Doctor Who fan and who isn't. So I just love doing stuff like that, and I've been watching the show since I can remember. Like, my dad used to watch it when I was really little, and I would stay up with him and watch it. So it's been most of my life. So I was totally hoarding this paper from Wild Whisper Design. It's from the Focus on You collection, which was their very first collection, and I absolutely loved it. I knew it had to be a Doctor Who layout. It's this gorgeous galaxy pattern, and so I came across it and said, yep, this is what I'm going to do this week. So from the sketch, you can see I've kept that banner piece as the main sort of layer behind my photo. I only have one photo instead of the two, but that's okay. I kind of almost feel like it is two photos because I had to split that photo in half so it would cross over both pages of the Traveler's Notebook. But I'm sort of taking that sketch and I'm just simplifying it a little bit. I'm taking the main elements, which is the banner and then the circle. So here I'm putting together that little cluster that you see in the bottom right-hand corner. I've got sort of the basic idea of that cluster with a circle and a little strip of paper. Up at the top, instead of having multiple circles, I just have that vellum piece that has a gray outline, and I think that's really nice. It's just a subtle touch. I don't really want to take away too much from the picture itself because it's kind of dark, and just the blues in it are dark. And then also the galaxy paper, like that really is the focus for me because it's just so beautiful. I found this gray star paper. I don't know where it came from. I have a feeling it might be Studio Calico from, years and years ago with a subscription that I had, but I only had that one teeny tiny chunk of it. So I cut it into circles and I used them in my embellishments. And then I found these stars from Stampin' Up! That are pink, blue, and purple, perfect for the same feel as the galaxy paper, the same colors. So I scattered them around instead of the hearts that you see in the sketch, but kind of, kept my embellishments generally in the same place. And then just because it was fun and I didn't really know what else I wanted to do on here, I wanted to keep it simple and I don't want to add too many extra layers or bulk to my traveler's notebook. So I am just going to splatter the heck out of it. And this was so much fun. I started with the white. That's just plain white acrylic paint, watered down. Now I have Vicky Bouton's rose gold glaze. It has that really gorgeous pinkish hue to it that is just like in the galaxy. Very beautiful. I love, there's a splatter that fell, like a big splatter that fell on the vellum up at the top, and I just love it. It really shows how beautiful the glaze is. Then I pulled out any sprays that matched either the blue from the picture like this. I thought the teal would be a really fun sort of match to the blue. And then there's pink, and then there's purple. Some of these are recollections. One of them is from the dollar store. This is tinsel, which is Heidi Swap, and it's a beautiful sort of silver color. Yeah, I just splattered as much as I could. It was so much fun. I loved it. I got super messy. There are splatters all over everything that I own now. There were splatters all over myself, but I'm okay with that because I love the way this came out. So as my final touch here, I'm going to put down in the bottom Silence, because that's the name of the monster from the episode. It's the Silence. And then I will also spell out the Impossible Astronaut Day, or I think maybe I just do Impossible Astronaut Day. I outline around the edge there. I always try, if you've noticed, I always try to do my Traveler's Notebook pages with a bit of a border from the actual page itself. Does that make sense? I don't know. I try not to go right to the very edges of my paper. That makes much more sense. That's exactly what I was trying to say. So sometimes I feel like I need to have some sort of border around the edge, but I feel like if I do too much on those borders, the pages start to stick together a little bit, and as things bulk up and the paper kind of, I don't know how you describe that, but you know when you close a book and the pages don't all line up anymore, I feel like if I have too much that goes right to those edges, that it gets bumped and it gets wrinkled and stuff. So I try to keep most of my stuff centered a little bit more than that. Obviously you can see that my banner on either side goes to the edge, but it's thicker paper. So I do a lot of doodly borders and things to kind of fill in that space. And so there you can see I have my title, Impossible Astronaut. I put the date, April 23rd, 2 little hearts because we all know the doctor has 2 hearts. And that's it. That's my layout. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, leave them for me down below. And be sure to check out the other ladies because their layouts are amazing. There's lots of ladies there, which means lots of inspiration. Until next time, happy scrapping. Bye.